Afternoon everyone, so we're in Costa's in Sidcup, which is inside Tesco's, and we're going to do a Q&A with the grandchildren. Okay, so my first question is to the grandchildren, and it is, how does it feel that Grandad's getting better?
I don't know. I'm happy that he can finally go out with us more and we can finally go to places that we wanted him to come with us. For example, I want him to go to the beach with us a lot. And what do you want, Josie, for him to do with us?
First of all, it feels amazing, and I want to go to the pool.
Maybe theme parks? What is your favourite pill to take?
Right, so yeah, that was a funny question. I don't really enjoy taking any of my pills, especially the, as Josie calls them, the smelly ones, which is the Forcival vitamin tablet. So yeah, I mean, pills are not the greatest thing to take, but probably out of all of them, I'd say the tiny little iron supplement tablets, because they're so small I don't even realise I'm taking them. Okay, so the next question is, how did you actually feel? Was you sad and upset that Grandad was getting so ill?
I felt kind of sad that he couldn't go out since he was ill and all that. But after that, now he's better, I just feel happy that he can finally do stuff with us now. So he's obviously told us a bunch of things, like maybe in the summer holidays we go out places.
I was kind of sad because I couldn't see you, but then I made you a get well card, and now I feel better because you can now come out places. So, what is your favourite fuel thing, like milkshakes, granola, oat bars? Like, what's your favourite?
Protein.
Right, so as everyone knows, as well as the kids know, I love all my fuel stuff. I've gone a little bit mad on the golden syrup porridge at the minute. I find that really good. But the granola, the chopped chunk granola, is very nice. But as everyone knows, every day I will have a vanilla fuel. So yeah, I wouldn't say there was one that I was, my favourite. I like most of their products, but I do have a fuel vanilla protein shake every day.
What's going to be your new favourite memory you'll want to make since you're better now?
Yeah, I mean, I've thought about this, and it's just doing family stuff and that's what's going to be most important overall, really. Is just being able to sort of do normal things again and be able to go out with everyone, and not just the kids, do you know what I mean? But being able to go out with Mandy and just doing anything, really. So yeah, that will be. That'll be the sort of memory thing for me, is making some more memories, because I've been very slack making memories for the last few years. So this is sort of in line with the question that I just answered from the kids, but I want to just say to them that how do they feel about us doing lots more photos and videos and stuff, again, for memories and stuff like that, because we really, really need to start doing a lot more.
Because since we're making photos and videos now, I can kind of now look back and go, it was fun being with you on your journey from when you used to be very ill to surgery and now to just, you're better now.
So, I feel kind of happy that we're doing this, because when I'm older, I could go back on YouTube and search up on your account and everything, and then I could be like, wow, I love those days, and it's fun being with you on your journey. What does stinky peel taste like?
Okay, so another funny question, really, but yeah, I mean, because I normally let Josie do my pill caddy for me, and she always mentions about the stinky Forcival vitamin tablet, and they do stink. They stink to the point of they actually make my wee smell like the tablet. So yeah, I mean, I don't actually really taste it because I just swallow it whole, but I know you can get them in chewable form and dissolvable form, but I don't think I would get on very well with that at all. So yes, they're actually, even swallowing them whole, they are actually quite disgusting, and they taste very I don't know, they taste very irony. They've got that very sort of metally taste to them. So yeah, that's probably the answer to that question. Okay, so this next question is for Teddy, and the question is, are you excited about going up to secondary school now that you're 11 and you finished term this year, and you will now be going up to big school, as I like to call it?
I feel quite nervous because obviously in my old school I ain't good at maths, and I'm really cautious about my maths, so I'm pretty worried about that. But overall, I'm kind of excited. I'll see new people, I might see my old friends there, I might see new people, I might make new memories with someone. Overall, I'm mixed feelings. I'm a bit anxious and then a bit happy. Obviously, this is my time to prove myself if I can actually be good at learning. And this is also the other time that I can prove that I can kind of step up to my learning and be well in it. This one is for my granddad specifically, and for the rest of my family. How did you feel before you was getting surgery and finally getting healthy and now going out more?
That was another good question for Teddy. Surgery, thinking about having surgery, there was a lot of it involved about doing it for my family as well as doing it for myself. So I was obviously nervous about surgery, as I've said before, as anyone would be if you have an operation or something. It's always a little bit daunting, but yeah, I would say it's one of the best things I've ever done in my life, and I've managed to get my life back, and yeah, and I feel great for it. I mean, everyone who follows me and that, they know how well I'm doing and how sort of happy I am and stuff like that. So yeah, it was a good question, and yeah, it's yeah, I mean, and that's really sort of the answer to that question. So yeah, cool. Right, so I've got the same sort of question for Josie regarding school and stuff like that. So it is, are you excited about going up to your next year at school next term?
So I'm nervous about the learning getting way harder, and I wonder what teacher I'm gonna get since I'm going into year 5.
How do you feel being in public and obviously showing that you've had your gastric surgery and just being in public in general?
Another good question there from Teddy. Yeah, I mean, I've said before that I was a bit of a hermit as to the point of not wanting to go out. I didn't even really want to socialise with my friends that much, and because I was in depression really. So it's good to be back out with people, you know, family, and even just being out and about, like around the public and stuff like that. Yeah, and it's a confidence builder, and also, you know, the replies and stuff I get through the social media platforms has just been phenomenal, and I think. And Mandy said it as well on one of my lives. She said that she thought that maybe without the support I've had from different groups and things like that, I might not have been as focused and as confident doing the things that I've been doing. So yeah, it's a good question, Ted, and yeah, and I'm really enjoying being back out and about, just around strangers really. It's really, really good. Okay, so with the school holidays coming up, I want to ask the kids, have they got any ideas of places that they really want to go to, like as a family, or even like me and Nanny taking them out maybe for the day? I know Nanny's got some ideas of where she'd like to take the kids, but yeah, I want to hear from them if they've got any ideas where they'd like to go.
So I would like to go to 3 really good places. So one of them is the pool, Seven Oaks, and especially one I've been talking about a lot is London, going to London, and another one, the last one is going to holiday with everybody.
Alright, my granddad has talked to me about this. One of the places he wants to go with me is Liam Gallagher's concert. And that's another place I really want to go. Like a concert that me and my granddad both like. So, for example, Liam Gallagher, that he loves. And also, I love him to take me back to London, back to the Lego shop where I used to go for my birthdays.
After your surgery, how do you feel about attending huge events like, for example, Mummy's wedding? Will you feel more confident and healthier? Also, P.S. You will look really good in the wedding photos.
Yeah, great question there from Josie. And yeah, I mean, just things like being able to put on a suit again. I mean, I went to a wedding last year or the year before. I went to my sister-in-law's wedding, and I just couldn't even find a shirt that fitted me and stuff like that. So yeah, and I mean, obviously going to Kirsty's wedding is going to be amazing. And then I will actually feel confident, like being in photos and things like that. So yeah, I mean, yeah, it's all about confidence and that, really. It's not all about looks and that and stuff. As I always said, it was a health thing for me and stuff. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to things like that, and just being able to just be me again, really. Right, so this is my final question to the kids, and it'll probably make them chuckle. Do you both enjoy nicking Grandad's food, i.e. his fridge raiders, his baby bells, things like that, all the stuff that, you know, is the stuff that I actually eat? I don't care, but yeah, I want to see what they've got to say about it.
That one did make me laugh, and I like eating Grandad's fridge raiders a lot.
The only things I like is his baby bells, which are so good. It's the only reason why I still love cheese. And also I love his vanilla fuel, which he lets me. He brought me one when we were in the car, and I was like, yes, finally I get to try a full bottle on my own.
So here's a question for you guys.
How do you feel about your guys'
Surgery.
Okay, so that question was directed at everybody else who's on my Instagram or on my YouTube, because I'll post this video on both anyway, like I normally do. So they're actually asking you guys, how are you feeling about maybe coming up to surgery, or you've had your surgery, or and how you generally feeling about it. So if you can leave responses on YouTube in the comments, or if you can just like do the same on Instagram, leave comments on the video and that, then I'll relay your answers to the kids and let them know that you've responded. Okay, so Josie's now going to go off and do some shopping with Kirsty, with Mummy, and it'll just be me and Ted for the last couple of questions. So Josie wants to say goodbye.
Thank you, and goodbye everybody.
So this is a question from my granddad. How do you feel about obviously noticing your weight gone? How do you feel? Do you feel like you've done something really well, or have you done something really bad, like say if you didn't lose anything? Do you feel bad, or do you feel kind of okay about it?
Okay, so yeah, another good question from Ted, and yeah, I feel great about my weight loss. I feel fantastic about it. It's, as I've always said, it's more of a health thing for me, and it's made me feel so much more healthier, more confident in myself, and stuff like that. If it got to the point, as I've said before, where I maybe stall or I don't lose any weight on weigh day, I wouldn't beat myself up over it, because it's all part of this journey that we're on. So yeah, I feel great about it. I would never feel sad about it. I might be a little bit disappointed if I had a slow week or a slow fortnight, because I weigh fortnightly. But yeah, in general, brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
So this is leading off Josie's big event one. How do you feel about in photos when you look back in the past, like for example your wedding and obviously past events you've been to in the past?
Okay, yeah, so photos were just a no-no for me. I would always try to not get in photos. Same as mirrors, I'd love to smash any mirror that I walk past, even walking down the street, looking in shop windows and things like that. because you don't really. I never used to really see it myself. Like, I knew I was big. I knew I was well big. But yeah, when you sort of look at yourself down your body, you don't quite realise exactly sort of how big you actually are until you catch a reflection of yourself or someone snaps you in a photo. I say even at my sister-in-law's wedding, I think I even remember saying to the photographer, could he try to not get me in any of the shots? As much as I wanted to be in the shots with my family and stuff, yeah, it was embarrassing. Yeah, I did feel embarrassed, and I've still got a long way to go. I've nearly reached halfway towards my goal. So, but yeah, as I say, I'm so much more confident now, and I've started to do a lot more photos with the kids and stuff. So, yeah, long may that continue.
Thank you for all your guys' time, and I'll see you in the next video or next show or whatever my granddad decides me to put me in. Alright, bye.